Vickers VC10, British icon of aviation engineering. The Vickers VC10, introduced in the 1960s, is one of the most significant British aircraft in the history of civil aviation. While it was not as commercially successful as some of its American counterparts, its technical innovations, exceptional performance, and lasting legacy have cemented its place in aviation history. Designed primarily for long-range airliner routes, the VC-10's distinctive features, including its rear-mounted engines and supersonic capabilities, made it a favorite among both pilots and passengers. Despite its relatively short production run, the VC-10's influence on aviation continues to be felt today. The 1950s and 1960s were a period of great change in the aviation industry, characterized by the rapid development of jet airliners. During this time, British aircraft manufacturer Vickers Armstrong, later Vickers Aviation, set out to design a jet airliner that could compete with the American-made aircraft dominating the skies, such as the Boeing 707 and Douglas DC-8. Vickers, along with British European Airways, recognized the growing need for a long-range airliner that could operate in and out of shorter, regional airports in addition to major international hubs. The VC-10 was developed to address these requirements, with its first flight taking place on June 29, 1962. Unlike many of its contemporaries, the VC-10 was designed with rear-mounted engines, a unique feature at the time. The VC-10's design was a result of British engineering expertise, blending aesthetic elegance with cutting-edge technological advancements. Its clean lines and sleek fuselage were complemented by its rear-mounted Rolls-Royce Conway turbojet engines, which gave it both a distinctive appearance and exceptional performance characteristics. The decision to mount the engines at the rear of the aircraft was motivated by a number of factors, including improved cabin noise reduction, better aerodynamics, and the ability to operate from shorter runways. By placing the engines towards the rear of the fuselage, the VC-10 minimized the effects of engine noise on passengers, a significant improvement over earlier jetliners. Moreover, this design choice helped to reduce the aircraft's overall drag, leading to higher fuel efficiency and superior range capabilities. The VC-10 featured high-mounted wings with a swept-back design, giving it excellent lift-to-drag ratios and making it highly efficient at cruising speeds. This design also contributed to the aircraft's ability to operate in challenging conditions, including hot and high-altitude airports, which was especially beneficial for the routes it was intended to fly. The aircraft was also designed to fly at altitudes of up to 45,000 feet, with a cruising speed of approximately Mach 0.84, giving it a performance edge over many of its competitors. It was particularly favored for long-haul transatlantic flights, offering smooth and efficient operations over extended distances. The VC-10 was designed not only for performance but also for passenger comfort. The aircraft could accommodate up to 120 passengers, depending on the configuration, with a spacious cabin offering generous legroom and comfort for long-distance flights. The aircraft's large windows provided panoramic views, and the relatively quiet engine placement resulted in a quieter cabin compared to many other jets of the time. One of the most notable aspects of the VC-10 was its luxurious interior. British European Airways, which was the aircraft's primary operator, placed great emphasis on the quality of its service. The interior of the VC-10 was often described as elegant, with tasteful furnishings and a focus on providing a refined flying experience. This made the VC-10 popular among high-profile travelers and dignitaries. Despite its exceptional design and performance, the VC-10 faced tough competition from American aircraft like the Boeing 707 and the Douglas DC-8. These jets were cheaper to produce, more widely adopted, and better suited to the growing demand for larger capacity airliners. As a result, Vickers only built 55 VC-10s between 1962 and 1969, and the aircraft's commercial success was limited. However, the VC-10 found a loyal following with airlines, particularly those operating in regions with short or less developed runways. Its ability to operate efficiently in hot climates and at airports with limited facilities made it a valuable asset for airlines in Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. The aircraft was most famously operated by British Overseas Airways Corporation, and later British Airways, with the VC10 becoming synonymous with high-quality service and long-haul reliability. Other operators included Air Ghana, Nigeria Airways, and East African Airways. In addition to its civilian use, the VC10 also had a significant role in the Royal Air Force, which operated a number of aircraft for transport and refueling missions. The RAF used the VC10 in its air-to-air refueling operations and for transporting troops and equipment, a role that the aircraft fulfilled admirably due to its long range and reliability. The VC-10's commercial operations began to decline in the 1970s as newer, more fuel-efficient aircraft, such as the Boeing 747 and the Lockheed TriStar, entered service. The growth of wide-body aircraft made the VC-10's smaller capacity less appealing to airlines seeking to accommodate increasing passenger numbers. The aircraft's turbojet engines, while powerful, were less fuel-efficient compared to the turbofan engines used in newer airliners, making the VC-10 less cost-effective over time. By the 1980s, most VC-10s had been retired from commercial service, though a few remained in service with the RAF for several more years. The last commercial VC-10 flight was operated by British Airways in 1981, and the final RAF VC-10s were retired in 2013. The Vickers VC10 may not have been a commercial juggernaut like some of its contemporaries, but its legacy as a masterpiece of engineering and a symbol of British aviation excellence endures. The VC-10's design innovations, particularly its rear-mounted engines and long-range capabilities, set the stage for the development of future commercial aircraft. Its role in the jet revolution, its performance on transatlantic and regional routes, and its iconic status as a symbol of luxury in the air continue to make the VC-10 a beloved part of aviation history. Today, only a few VC-10s remain in museums or as part of the RAF fleet, but the aircraft's influence can be seen in modern jetliners. The VC-10 is remembered not only for its graceful, distinctive design, but also for its pioneering contributions to air travel. In a world dominated by wide-body, turbofan-powered airliners, the VC-10 stands out as an elegant reminder of the ingenuity and ambition of British aviation in the mid-20th century. This presentation brought to you by Untold Facts from Maroli Edutech. Thanks for watching. Please share and subscribe to our channel.